more. This time we gotta grind to level 50. Sorry I've not been here for a bit, but I was doing other things. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait a bit. Also, I got my boyfriend JC with me.
Hello.
So, like always, when I start my stream, I'm gonna wait a bit till I get the notification. Yo, where is this notification? It's showing me up by now. Oh, there it is. Okay, so with that out of the way now, we're going to be going to level 50 in the Coliseum. Talk to Phil. Enter together. Now, I'm only level 36. So that's going to be a very long grind. So, JC.
Yes.
So, you've been... Wait, where are you in Kingdom Hearts?
Destiny Island.
Oh, you're all at the beginning. I figured you were playing a little bit more.
I finally found the flag, built the raft, named it what it should have been named all along.
Wait, the flag? What flag?
To make the raft. Oh, the sail. That's what I meant.
Oh, the cloth.
Yep. My boat is named Plot Point.
Oh, and you beat Riku?
Yes, it took 10 tries, but I finally figured it out. One day I'll be good at this game.
Well, practice makes perfect. You should have seen me when I first played. Oh my god. That was terrible.
I like the game's music.
Oh, the game's music is definitely a lot of fun. You know, I really wish I had the Haze Cup unlocked, but I don't. And I want to do the, what is it? I want to do Atlantica and Neverland before I get to level, and then also Hollow Bastion, all in one stream.
Black and yellow, black and gold go good together, right?
Yeah, they do.
Right? I can't see and I don't trust myself. I'm just gonna paint this. I look like a very, very, very angry bubble. I mean, if people are afraid of bees, they'll just stay away. My favorite thing about Kingdom Hearts so far, I guess, I also just like, I do like the combat system. At first I wasn't feeling it because of how purely streamlined it felt. But then I'm like, that's kind of good since I'm mostly going to be flipping around the room trying to do things.
So, okay, so I do know that I've streamed the game for you specifically. So all the way up to where, not including the 2.8 stuff, which one would be your favorite one?
I guess one, because one is just the one I remember. I remember when my friend tried to show me it for the first time. And I got stuck on those stained glass windows and basically just kept crying, what are those, every time Sword took 2 steps. I was expecting, like, Found Monkey to go off every time he walked on ledge. And also the fact that my hand-eye was so terrible. Like, I've finally gotten good at gaming enough to say that I'm not complete trash. And just beating Riku was an achievement because I don't know what was happening, but when I tried it, I was literally getting pelted with coconuts and couldn't save myself.
Oh, the coconuts were falling on you?
Yep.
Just give up, it'll be easy. Come and get it. Come on. Is that hurt? Heal. Just give up, it'll be easy. Just give up, it'll be easy.
The fun thing about Yuffie and Leon, with their time attack, they actually are supposed to be level 50. That's when you're supposed to be facing them again.
It's over.
Because that's when you can do like so much damage, and like right now I'm doing like very little.
You don't stand a chance against You don't stand a chance against me.
Yuffie.
Come on. Come on.
Hmm. Oh, you'll like this.
Oh, yeah,
So,
what?
what I've been working on is making custom content. And in honor of you, I'm basically trying to make an off-brand keyblade.
It's
No.
over.
Because I know for a fact Warframe will not just let me straight up render a keyblade properly and have it go in. So I'm like, how do I make this look like a keyblade, but so off-brand it'll get right on through?
No way. I can lose.
Because somehow Cloud Sword made it in just fine, but I'm like, now it has a keyblade.
Come on.
Okay, so out of all the enemies in Kingdom Hearts 4, what is your favorite enemy?
Design-wise,
Heal.
Just in general.
I'm just going to say the Heartless as a whole.
Well, there's only the Heartless bosses in here. Or the
It's the-
Heartless.
In every area you go, the Heartless just seem to adapt to where they are. I just thought that was kind of cool. Like in Agrabah, they all had scimitars and turbans and I don't
Where
know
you're
what
like
the name
these guys?
Yeah. It's the fact that wherever the Heartless go, they just adapt. And it's just kind of sad because they're like, these are people who can't find their hearts. They're trying to go back to a state of normalcy, but can't.
Come on. Come on.
Ooh, I didn't even see that.
Come on.
Yo, I can't wait till like those guys need like at least 50 XP. That'd be nice. But sadly, that ain't gonna happen anytime soon.
Come on.
Playing the game all
after playing the game, I think I now have a legit understanding of the song.
Which one?
Heal.
Simple and clean. I think I actually understand what it's about now. Because now, it's like, I only knew it as meme fuel. And when Kingdom Hearts 3 came out, all my friends were hyped over it. I just went, I don't get it. And probably the thing that just cemented me liking the song. I'm just gonna say it, and I really, really don't know how I feel about it. I guess just hearing it played on a piano just made me just feel kind of like, I think.
Alright, download it. Cool.
I get it, because no matter what, some things are that simple. Also, the fact of all the worlds you go through and how I thought it was just gonna be, I guess it just has way more effort into how everything is interconnected and how, from a gameplay standpoint and story standpoint, everywhere you go doesn't feel like it's just, we gotta hit that big Disney landmark, we gotta hit that one, that one, that one. It feels like organic, like you're supposed to be there. And also it made me rewatch some of the Disney movies as a kid I haven't seen in a while. Like, I hadn't seen Tarzan since it came out. Because every time You'll Be in My Heart would come on, I'd just start crying. Also, it has me kind of worried about the new Disney stuff, like...
Oh, the new Disney movies are definitely on March 3.
I'm just like, who's gonna be Hades in the remake? I don't know how they're gonna I don't know what they're gonna have to do to get it on James Woods' level of Hades, because his Hades is probably just one of the best versions of Hades in, I want to say, modern history. So you have someone who basically got the last straw, has a horrible job, does it, and has every reason to be petty and shady at every given opportunity. But the thing that just had me die was the fact that it's like, so if the Final Fantasy characters can come into this stuff, I'm like, it just leaves me with more questions and answers, but they're excited questions, because it opens up the opportunity for so many more crossovers.
Yeah, that's one thing that I don't get. Why isn't 3 putting more characters from their games into this one? I get it's supposed to be its own thing, and Final Fantasy characters are known to be in here. But like even then, it's like that'd be like really cool.
The idea of attractions flow when I saw it at E3 almost killed me. I'm like, let me get this straight. I can just shoot Big Thunder Mountain at someone.
No, that ride only appears twice in the March 3. When you face Rock Titan, and towards the very end of the game when you're dealing with like thousands and a billion unversed nobodies and
I'm like, and then it's also the fact that when the game came out, I'm like, does that mean we can call Elsa and do the Frozen Ever After ride, where she just sings that one part of Let It Go and everyone gets frozen and that's it? Also, I really hope that in Kingdom Hearts 4, I just hope they make the Frozen 2 joke.
That's actually one of the more confirmed worlds in that game.
Are we going to get the joke, though?
We don't know for sure if it's even going to be that timeline, if it's going to be Frozen 2.
I just want to see Elsa walk past Elsa singing Let It Go and going, ugh. That's what I need. That'll represent everyone who liked the song but then got mad it got overplayed to the point of...
Why are we listening to this now?
No, it's more like like the first time you hear Let It Go, it feels empowering. That song was so, I guess you could say, well done, that it literally had them rewrite Frozen on the spot. Because apparently Elsa was going to be the villain until they heard Let It Go and said, this can't be a Disney villain song.
Yeah, they were supposed to do that for Kingdom Hearts 3 too, but they had to redo it because then they said no, Elsa cannot be a villain. And like everyone in the fan group were like, that would have made a better level to Disney.
I mean, the Snow Queen herself in every telling of the story is usually just a heartless person, and the fact that that probably would have literally just been on some next level and got people to open up those good old books. But at the same time, it was one of those decisions. I don't think I'd like Elsa as a villain.
Well, she wouldn't be a villain. In Kingdom Hearts 3, what would have happened was that she would have been conflicted with her powers and would have gone, alright, this is darkness, this is light, I don't know which one I want to follow the path on. So her heart would have said, bro, I'm out of this, screw this, and she would have turned into a Heartless, but however, because she's a Princess of Heart in Kingdom Hearts 3, it's like she would have been reborn as the Princess of Heart and would have realized her full potential.
My whole thing is, there are several Disney things I would have liked to have, but I don't think would actually fit in Kingdom Hearts after finally understanding how the game works. Like, I would have loved a Wreck-It Ralph thing, but I'm like...
Oh, he's in 3, but... he's like a summon gem.
I'm like, I would have really loved to have Vanellope be a Princess of Heart and then say, nah, I don't want it. That would have probably just convinced me to play it. Also, I'm still mad that Sugar Rush isn't a thing that Disney made into a game. I would have loved to have Mario Kart with too much sugar in it. Proud of me. In Warframe, I do have a build called Sora. Where all it is so much speed that I'm literally flying around with a blade to the point of where it's like you don't even... Like, my big thing with Kingdom Hearts for me when I first started playing it, like, on, like, with the one copy you gave me, playing it on an emulator was easier in theory because I could slow the frame rate down to where I could see it. But playing it on a PS4, Sora actually moves so fast I have to basically try to guess where I'm going to end up going.
That's why I say you gotta train your eyes for it, because then it's like you can. You're no like you see how fast I'm moving and whatnot, right?
Yeah, I can't move that fast in anything. Like, even in the games I practice at like regularly, like in Paladins, I go extra slow. I literally.
Well, in Warframe, you're going super duper fast. Like I can't even keep up with you.
What? I'm not fast in Warframe. And I mean, most of the time in Warframe, depending on who I'm using, I'm not going too fast. The fastest frames I have are, quite frankly, Excalibur, because Excalibur's the frame I have the Sora build on, because literally, I just pop out the blade and I start swinging it around, and I'm like... Plus, I don't get penalized for just flying around blindly. In Kingdom Hearts, I got penalized for flying around blindly when Riku came behind me and knocked me into the water, and I went...
That's all happened to everyone who's played this game.
I can't go that fast. And, I mean... And the other frames I use that go fast, like Bolt and, Goss, that's just me running quickly. That's not me fighting quickly. I could fight quickly with them, but I'm like, why would I fight if I could just calmly but quickly move my way towards the exit?
I will say, if you do keep playing this over the years, you will eventually get really good at it. To the point to where, like, you can understand what you're doing the entire time you're playing.
I really hope when I get my glasses, I'll be able to see things again. Because gaming in general isn't... I still have fun. It's like the games I want to play Arc, but I'm like, I'm not gonna play Arc. I can't play Arc if I can't see. Because watch me think, oh, it's just a Dilophosaur, I can take it. And then it turns out to be a T-Rex, and I'm just sitting there like, well, damn. Because in Kingdom Hearts, I actually have trouble reading what I'm supposed to be doing with my moves. Also, I understand it's Leaf Guard.
Leaf Brace.
Wait.
Leaf Bracer.
Then what am I thinking of?
I don't know.
You don't stand a chance against me.
This should help. Come on.
It's over. It's over. No way.
This should help.
I don't know how I feel right now.
Why?
So I'm watching you stream, and my controller starts buzzing, and I hear, "Let's get started," and I'm like, wait, what's happening? And then I remember, I recognize that voice.
Wait, what do you mean?
So, in Warframe, when you make your Lich, they will just show up unexpectedly. You have no way of telling when they'll come, which Lich will come, and my Ice Lich, which just happens to be overall just like... Imagine Pumbaa. Imagine if Pumbaa showed up with the AK-47 and said, "I'm here to help everybody," just out of nowhere. Or if, like, your summons in Kingdom Hearts just appeared without warning and you didn't know who it was gonna be.
Oh, the random summoning mod.
Like, literally, I just heard it. I'm like, what's happening? What's going on? And he literally shows up and starts shooting and freezing everyone. I'm like, friend. So I don't know which is worse. My friends are my power, or I'll show you the real superpower of teamwork. Every time I hear both of them, I'm like, to think I actually believe this in real life, but I would never say it out loud.
Oh, I'd say it out loud in public. Just for the fun of it.
Oh, no. Most of the games I play is literally, if you work together as a team, there's nothing you can't do. Oh, my Lich just left. He said, "See you next time, friend." And I'm like, why can't you just come all the time? I mostly feel like Liches come when you just get your teeth kicked in to come be support. But I'm like, can you come now? Can you come before I get, like, curb stomped? What else? I'm excited for... I mean, I think I might be okay at Melody of Memory since it's rhythm-based, and I'm like, I can do the rhythms.
Yeah, but it's gonna be like this, almost.
I imagine so, but at least it's a straight line.
No, it's not a straight line. You've seen the trailers I sent you, right?
Yeah, but I'll be alright. It's not gonna be completely out of control.
I mean, there is single button, then there's 2 button, and then there's 4 button.
My whole thing right now is just...
I mean, when I first play it, when I'm first going to be playing it, because this is the reason why I'm doing the series, because I want to get to the max of all. Because by the time I get there, it should be... what is it?
When
Should
does
be a
it come
while.
out?
Huh?
When does it come out?
November something.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
You also said you hated mushrooms. What do you feel about these guys?
I think they're trash. I just don't... I told you I actually am legitimately scared of mushrooms, right?
I completely forgot if you did.
After the Tree Man incident.
Tree Man?
Yeah, that will forever traumatize me. So basically, this man got a tiny bit of fungus under his skin, and it grew out of him, and it basically looked like tree roots.
Ugh.
Oh, they managed to get it all off of him and cure him, and he's better now. But at the same time, it was just one of those. And then that was when I learned I was allergic to mushrooms, because I saw it on TV and we went out, and my mom said, "You've never had mushrooms, why don't you try them?" And she ordered some stuffed mushrooms, and I had one bite and went, "Help."
They say that mushrooms are actually good for you.
They are very good for you. Mushrooms are pure nutrients, or at least the part we eat. The bells are basically nothing but nutrients.
Come on. Come on.
I think I'm level 38 right now. I mean, I know Leon and Yuffie are definitely helping out with that leveling process, but still.
Just give up, it'll be easier.
I'm sad I went through all of that and didn't even get what I needed from it.
Is that supposed to hurt? Heal. Just give up, it'll be easier.
Another neuroptics. I just need that gasket. I'm done.
Ah, I shoot the old.
Ready? Come on. Come on. Just give me a second.
Get this. Now you got my attention.
Come on.
Get this.
Come on.
Go get some dust.
Heal.
No way. I can lose.
Okay.
Deep freeze. Come on. This should help. Nothing to it. See ya.
Earl Grey is always good, especially after you're tired. I'm getting sick of doing Hades.
Wait, who?
Hades.
What do you mean by that?
So, all the places in Warframe are named after actual spots on the planets, and Hades is a part of Pluto.
Right. You also have
It's a-
Pandora and
Nothing to it.
Calypso and Saturn.
And it's just the fact that Hades is a boss fight. Imagine fighting 3 Jafars at once.
That sounds very easy.
3 Jafars at once that once you kill them, you have to stay by them so that way they don't turn themselves back on and start attacking you again. And you only have 3 chances to make a mistake.
Okay. That sounds annoying.
Oh, and then imagine that meteor drop thing from that meteor thing from Dream Drop Distance happening every 30 seconds.
Wait, what meteor thing from Dream Drop Distance?
You know the thing you were doing during Dream Drop Distance where you were just making a meteor fall?
No.
You know the thing you didn't.
Oh, that, yeah.
Imagine that every 30 seconds and coupled by what's that thing? It was in Kingdom Hearts 2. It was basically the Lord Frollo thing where there was just a giant beam of energy and it just straight up nuked you. Imagine all that happening at once.
Giant energy beam that nukes.
Oh wait, not Count Frollo. The Oogie Boogie slot machine that shoots you.
Okay.
And imagine that constantly above you and you can't dodge it or hide from it.
That sounds difficult. Like, I think it isn't Pluto like endgame.
No.
What?
As witnessed by what happened with what you did, I was like,
See ya. Come on.
Pluto's not really endgame, and this boss fight is purely optional. This is just how you get one of the best frames in the game. But the thing about it that's terrible is, me personally, I have to use a frame that basically is nothing more than an aimbot just to make sure that while we're playing, we have constant fire, just basically keeping the mobs from swarming us as well as the boss itself.
Come on.
Ooh, that'll just smack that fireball right back at him.
Oh, there's a Rhino here. Rhino. One of the tankiest frames and most overpowered frames in the game.
Just give up, it'll be easier. Is that
You've also opened me up to games I never thought I would play.
Oh yeah. Like,
I mean, I never thought I'd play Kingdom Hearts. I mostly just was there for simple and clean, singing it badly, Sora's shoes, the Riku "Why are you like this" memes, and the Kairi meme.
which one?
I don't know why I'm here, but I'm here, and I'm gonna probably do something at it.
Oh, I heard that one.
So I need to get back on No Straight Roads.
Why? I thought you completed it.
I mean, there are several boss fights I want to do with the other versions of their songs.
heal? Come on.
No way.
Heal.
Like, Yinyu's EDM song, just listening to it sounds perfect. Because the problem with some of the fights was I was jamming to the music and then I went, oh, I have to fight these people now.
Ooh, I need to use that.
And some of the songs, because I have the soundtrack and some of the songs are just like, some of the EDM remixes are kind of bad. Like, the 1010 song sounds fine the way it is, even though it's technically not even EDM, it's house music. It is pure house music. And the EDM sounds like something you'd listen to in a, sounds like something they play at City Walk. Yinyu's EDM song sounds perfect. Eve's EDM song sounds like what would happen if Lady Gaga's art pop phase just decided to run it and go be its own artist after that.
Wait, didn't it?
No, Lady Gaga Lady Gaga was at her best when she was literally running around covered in dresses made of meat, and she had that Kermit the Frog dress. That was when she was at her peak. And I mean, probably the only song I like the way it's supposed to be is, like, I guess I like Yin Yu's song as is because everyone always says it sounds like something out of Kingdom Hearts. Which it does. It sounds like something you'd hear during a boss fight in Kingdom Hearts if you're fighting one of the old school Disney bosses. And the rock songs are just... The rock versions are good. Sayu song, like, in, I guess Vaporwave is kind of wonky. It doesn't match the intensity of how fast you should be fighting her. It's like, I feel like you should just you should just walk through that stage. You shouldn't be moving quickly. Like, I like Tatiana's theme because honestly her theme just throws me off because I'm like, I honestly expect a Pokemon chart to pop up as soon as she's done, as soon as the first few notes are done. Because I'm like, it sounds like something out of a Pokemon game, like one of the newer ones, like not quite Platinum but not quite Sun and Moon. And probably, like, the one thing I'm most excited for in gaming right now, I heard good things about Avengers, but I didn't hear enough good things.
Interesting.
And they're supposedly remaking Diamond and Pearl, but I don't believe it till I see it.
Wait, they are? I thought Diamond and Pearl were already a thing.
They're remaking them. I'm ready to go back to Gen 4. That was when I was starting to not be terrible at the game. The moment the Black and White remakes come out, everyone and their mom is gonna probably go straight for the soundtrack first. Because even though Gen 5's story was basically PETA in Pokemon, Gen 5's soundtrack hits the hardest.
See, I wouldn't know this because I never really played Pokemon. I could never really get into it, even Pokemon Go.
I mean, you got me through Kingdom Hearts. I'll get you through my absolute favorite Pokemon game.
Well, no, it's not that. It's more like it's boring to me.
Like, Gen 5 was probably the best one. The mechanics were at its best. So there's a moment in our friend group that will never be forgotten. There was someone who was better than all of us at Pokemon, and he challenged me and Will to a fight. It was him and someone else, and basically they were about to start sweeping us, but I don't know how or why, but I had Lady Luck smiled upon me and said, "Get that crit attack." Most Pokemon moves only go up to about 250% in damage. I think I'm gonna just... I have the numbers written down because this is one of those things that will never ever go untalked about. The move is basically, I think at the time it was base 150. Base 150 times 0.5 times 2. Basically, I got off about a good 500 damage and basically saved us from being just like completely destroyed. And it was the fact that I was the absolute worst at Pokemon at the time. And I still have that Pokemon in all of my games. My shiny Golurk, named after one of the most underrated Cartoon Network shows to ever be forgotten.
That's the
Wait,
power
which
of the
one is that?
Keyblade.
Symbionic Titan.
Uh,
My Golurk Titanicus is literally... That dynamic punch saved us all from getting riggedy wrecked. Also,
Come on.
I don't know why people are so mad about Steve getting into Smash.
yeah, I don't know either. They
I
literally
find
had
it
a
funny.
poll.
I
And
find it
Nintendo
funny
listened.
because it's like, we called this years ago and everyone thought it was insane. And then to see it is like, times haven't changed.
Deep freeze.
I remember when Minecraft was considered hipster. Because people are starting to talk about who should be the first non-video game character to go into Smash.
Okay.
And the common consensus, and this is just, don't shoot the messenger here, people are saying SpongeBob should be in Smash.
No.
Come on.
I don't see why not at this point.
Yeah, but if you notice, like, all those games have been put...
See
Okay,
ya.
this guy's but, like, all the games that have been put into Smash have, one way or another, been in on a Nintendo console.
Like, we had our boy,
Because if they're gonna do SpongeBob, they might as well put named Phantom.
why not add some of the Nick roster to it? Some of the roster has good potential. I know it will be absolute just nonsense to see, but at the same time, I just wonder how creative they'd get with it. And if we're being honest, the only Nicktoons roster that I would personally accept is SpongeBob, Danny Phantom, Zim, and because we need at least one character that's just nonsense like your boy Game & Watch, Cat Dog.
Come on.
I mean, personally, I'd want Jimmy Neutron in there, but I'm like,
I don't
We
think I
already
have enough time for these guys.
we got Rob. We got Rob. We got our character that just frustrates people with that side B.
Come on.
Did I get what I needed? I got what I needed.
Deep freeze. See ya. See ya.
Okay. I have a minute and 2 seconds. That's not good. That's terrible.
It's over.
Come on. Is that supposed to hurt?
Get this.
Is that supposed to hurt? Come on. Just give me a second.
Actually, I might be able to do it.
I believe in you. You gotta believe in the superpower of teamwork.
Come on. There we go.
Heal.
Oh, this is gonna cut it real fucking close.
Come on.
Get this. No way.
Oh my god, with 2.11 seconds.
Yo, Warframe's doing me so dirty right now.
Yo, 2.11 seconds. That had to be a close one.
Oh, yep. The 27th, your boy goes into the giant scrap pile in the sky.
What?
So Nezha Prime comes out, which means I gotta get rid of my regular Nezha. And with the Heimlich system here, every Prime frame from here on out,
Come and get it.
when it comes out, the regular frame just goes into the Heimlich.
Come on. Is that supposed to hurt?
Wait, really?
Well, that's for me personally. I mean, when the Heimlich first came out,
Peace out.
I went out and made another chroma from scratch. And I walked over to the Heimlich and went, my Warframe journey started about 4 years ago. And to commemorate the occasion, the first frame that should go into the Heimlich should be the first frame I ever truly felt I mastered. And that would be chroma.
Well, I think it to grind a little bit faster on this.
You don't stand a chance against me.
Come on. Come on.
It's over.
Fire! Fire! See ya!
It's
Fire!
Get this. No way. I can lose.
Hey. It's time to go do the next unfun thing. I gotta go.
Which is?
Oh, I have to go build Octavia again.
Mm,
Theoretically, I could just wait, but I already got 2 of the pieces, and I'm not gonna. Oh no.
what?
I just remembered to build Octavia.
Is that
I have to go get a bunch of things I don't want. What is the thing I'm missing? Oh no, I'm missing. You know, I think I might just pass on this one. I'm looking at this and going, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth.
Hey, you need a break.
If it costs me my sanity, it ain't worth my time. And trying to build Octavia again ain't worth it.
Well, imagine you have to do this eventually.
I am brave. I can do it. Maybe. I play Kingdom Hearts on baby mode. I'm not proud. I'm not critical.
This ain't critical. This is proud. There is no
When are you
critical.
Warframe on critical mode?
When I beat it and I feel like I can do 100. Don't they drop better loot though?
Huh?
Don't they drop better loot?
By the time you're doing that, you should need that loot. Will and I aren't gonna do it till we're both ready. He's almost back to his full strength, and I don't know how to say it, but I don't feel like I'm that ready yet.
Let's talk this out.
Like, if I'm being honest, what made me get good at Warframe, it might work in Kingdom Hearts. I got sick of being carried everywhere.
Come on.
Because my problem in Warframe was Will had to protect me and carry me through everything. And there got to a point where I was like, I can't be baby. I gotta be the man. I have videos of me getting wrecked in Warframe left and right, getting tossed around. And it wasn't until a certain point where I realized, if I don't do this for myself, then what's the point of playing?
Staying with friends?
Come on.
Well, not even just that. It was the fact that when I first, I remember what mission it was. Because what happened was I also didn't understand the game well because prime frames are not just bougie because they come out in gold. They are legitimately better than their counterparts.
Yeah.
And when I went, I have to go make all the prime frames now. And I remember it was Volt Prime, then Frost, then Ember,
Just give up, it'll be easy.
then Loki, and I just went through as they would come out and just figure it out. It's just like, it's like with any game. You have to be terrible at it to get good at it. It's why I never give you a hard time when you play or fall down.
It's because you know you've been there.
Oh, not even that. I have video of me going there. I have video of me running around. I have a video of me just getting lasered in the face and falling down. I have the video of us fighting level 100 Bay Heck and all of us just screaming and raging because we kept getting thrown around.
I love how Leon doesn't say anything anymore.
Come on.
Do you want the,
See ya.
you want to know how I know Warframe is getting too easy? There is an MR2 on Uranus.
Oh, that's right. They took it off.
And the only reason I said it correctly is because it's late and I'm trying to be sophisticated on stream. That's the only reason you got to pronounce right now. Like, there is a level 2, not even fully ranked up, Excalibur running around. How did you even get up here? Someone taxied you here. I mean, this is a great place to farm polymer bundles, but you are too small to help here. I'm tempted to just sit back. Oh my god, he about to die and I'm not healing?
You said you were gonna sit back.
Oh, I'm here to pick up loot. I'm not here to help. I'm being the greedy dirtbag. And since it's double EXP weekend, I'm like, let me level up all the things I didn't want to use and was being trifling about. Plus, I got my loot build on.
Damn it, Goofy.
Should make sea salt ice cream one day. Funny thing is, I have the recipe for it, but my ice cream maker's back home.
So wait, what level
That-
am I?
It's not much better. The one thing I'm most excited for... I'm excited for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Thing they have going on. They're asking the fandom to decide which archetype should get support. And because my best friend, his deck hasn't gotten support in years, I think I'm gonna do the right thing and vote for it.
Wait, what deck is that?
Inzektor.
Wait, what?
Inzektor.
What's that?
You know what common riders are, right? So basically, they're motorcyclists who wear skin-tight leather outfits, and Inzektors are basically common riders, but they're insect-themed.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about.
That is his favorite deck, and it hasn't gotten any love and all of my decks continue to get too much support. I blinked and there were several new Cyber Dragons, and I had a moment of, where'd these come from?
Come on.
And I remember when Ancient Gear went from irrelevant to meta, and I just had a moment of, somewhere off in the distance, Fowler's looking down on us, smiling. And I remember when I was younger, I used Ancient Gear and everyone said it was trash, and now I'm looking at it now and I'm like, trash. I mean, Ancient Gear howitzer needs to be limited to at least one. And this is someone who uses Ancient Gear saying it needs to be at one. I should not be able to burn every turn, hide in defense mode, and if you should destroy it, burn you, and then summon another one almost instantly.
Yeah. But if that's the case, they're gonna have to change the entire card and whatnot.
The problem with it is, with the new format with Link summoning, the game, you only summon one at a time. And my friends and I all play classic format, so I'm like, we can have all the howitzers. Everyone gets a howitzer now.
Oh, they only have one in the deck?
You can only, when you summon via Link summon, you can only have one special summon at a time. Which slows down the game so much, it's like, ugh.
Well, that was the whole point, was for Link to be slowed down the game, because when they added Pendulum, decks were going so fast that even the
Oh, you
traders were
haven't
going-
seen my Pendulum deck. I use the Pendulum deck that has been untouched.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of Pendulum decks that said, fuck this game, I'm gonna break it in half.
And I use Dino Mist, and it's nothing but...
Yeah, I hate Dino Mist decks.
the Dino
That's the power
It's
of the keyboard.
time. It's time for you to go home and quit. I remember there was one time while I was just getting my cards out, I literally recited the entire opening to the Jurassic Park ride. And by the time I was done, I had all my monsters on the field, and I was just like,
Just give up.
time to go home and give up. I mean, and also, why is Destiny Hero malicious at 2?
Come on.
Why is he even limited? He's not that OP, because there are much easier and better things to summon to get XYZs. And the only thing he can summon is another one, and it's like... Also, my friends and I are having no holds duels, and we're trying to get the gentleman's agreement started. No victory dragons, no vanity's emptiness. If you want to use Harpy Feather Duster, use Harpy Feather Duster. Just know that everyone will judge you for it.
Why use
I'm
that
not-
when I can use Giant Trinade?
I'm mad that Harpy Feather Duster is at 1 right now.
Duh, it's an OP card.
It should just go back and ban. I'm like, if you want to have 3 Pot of Greeds, I say just go for it. Have some fun.
Yeah, but then
Treat
the Exodia decks are gonna go ballistic.
I mean, not in the meta. This is just we're making the gentleman's agreement of what we aren't allowing in our no rules duels. I'm like, you can have 3 Regekis. I will literally bring 3 myself. Just the only things we agreed on that are not allowed are Vandy's Emptiness, Victory Dragon, running multiple Exodia pieces.
I wouldn't do that for my sanity.
I wouldn't run multiple Exodia pieces if I loved. I'm like, we are friends. We are not about to just have games of just shade and nonsense.
That's supposed to hurt. Come on. Let's talk this out. This is great.
Personally, I mean, one of my favorite decks got nerfed in the worst way possible.
Oh yeah, what happened?
Come on.
You can only have one Psy-Frame Zeta out. which means, for lack of a better words, no getting dumb with the level 10 synchros. I'm like, yo, let me get my Hyper Psychic Blaster out. Let me put all the Psychic Blades on there and literally give myself 20,000 life points every turn.
No, that's super OP.
It's funny. It's only, I mean, I've never dueled you, and when we do duel, no hard feelings. Because, I mean, the deck that everyone hates of mine, I think it is still Quillport. And Quillport isn't even that cheap, all things considered. It's a beat stick. A very good beat stick, but nothing more than a beat stick. The only thing that can stop Quillport is either bringing your own Quillport or Vanity's Emptiness. Or killing me before I get all the Quillports out.
No, I might just do... Because I really want to... Because I do want to grind. But the thing is, I need to be like level 50 in order to do Ursula very easily. And I want to do Ursula first. But the thing is, I don't have to right now. That's what I'm getting at right now. I don't have to do Ursula right now. I can just skip her entirely. And move on with the game.
I mean, that's sometimes what you gotta do. Like, sometimes you gotta stop and grind. Like, I mean, I'm gonna redo my Nuzlocke.
Well, no, like, I can skip her entirely because I can go straight to Neverland right now. All I have to do is appear at Atlantica, do the little tutorial there, and then move on. I can do that easily. But the thing is, I don't want to do that. I want to finish the world off completely before I go and get into level 50. I'm only level 41. I gained 3 levels this stream and it's already been an hour. This ain't efficient grinding, I'm just gonna point that out. But I can go to Neverland, come back to Olympus Coliseum, complete all the trials for the Hercules Cup, and then...
I mean, while we've been talking, I haven't been actually doing... I should have picked Necros. While we've been talking, I have been trying to just get polymer bundles and plastids. I'm using my loot bill, but it's not good without the other 3 frames all looting at the sink, looting in sync. And I'm sitting here going, while I'm enjoying this stream, and I'm very much enjoying being included, because sometimes just being included feels nice, I ain't doing hot piss in the forms of getting all the materials I need. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, no, I'm not getting the XP that I need.
We need to grind faster.
Yes, and with Kingdom Hearts, there's a fast way of grinding. The rare mushroom. I guess I can go there. But there's such a pain in the ass.
I could just switch to my boy. I could switch to the, I don't even have a dumb nickname for Necros. I could call him Mr. My Body is Literally Loot. Or press 3 and get stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm just using Hydroid right now, and all I'm doing is yeeting my tentacles around trying to just shake the loot out of people. But the problem is, this Inaros is literally trying to just, like, don't get me wrong, spinning around with the Inaros is one of the funnest things ever. But there's a time and a place.
Yeah, but this one is, like, ridiculous. Because if I'm to get to level 100, I need about over 1,000,000 XP. And if I go to my status, I'm not even at 40,000 XP. I'm not even 4% of the way there. I'm just saying.
Oh, and speaking of EXP, I'm about to hit MR25.
Jesus.
I'm about to be top percentile. I mean, my whole thing in Like, I remember it was only 3 years ago that I was an MR1 and I didn't think I could do it. Also, I'm still mad you told Will got on me for using ciphers during the test.
Oh, come
Will
on,
did it.
that is cheap.
Will did the same thing. He was one who told me to do it.
Wow. Y'all cheap. Okay, so if
I
you
mean,
guys don't
it's hard.
know about...
Which you gotta run around trying to stealth kill everything. And to be fair, I literally used a gunblade. I'm like, look at me, Mom. A gunblade is quiet.
That sounds
At
cheap.
At least it used to be my shotgun with a couple of swords attached to the sides.
See, I'm just gonna go around with the Skana and go whack.
But they can't see or hear you, and you can't use your powers.
I know, I was gonna use Volt.
How will that help?
It's not. He's my
You
best.
gotta believe. I mean, I'm proud of you for picking Volt. Because your starter frame, the first frame you legitimately picked, does say a lot about how you will play.
Okay, and what does that say about me?
You like to be well balanced. Mag says you want to be defensive, overly defensive, and Umber says you just want to hit things.
Well, I looked at all the abilities and I'm like, ooh, I can be defensive and I can just run really quickly.
And honestly, the only reason people make jokes about Mag is because the people who pick Mag are usually the most awful people. And it's not even Mag herself.
Well, anyways, guys, I am Bumpus Company. Tomorrow we shall continue this going to Neverland. Actually, I think I should be high enough to face Ursula. Hold on, let me look. Before I end this, I want to look this up so I can say this on stream. Hmm.
I don't even think I have enough polymer to get started.
Okay, so from what I'm seeing here, it seems like right now where I'm at right now is I'm at a pretty good level. But the thing is, her first form is like completely luck, which it is. And then her second form, which is way worse, is downright fucking annoying. And this goes for, and someone made a good point on Game Facts on GameSpot.com. Someone made a really good point. It's either very easy or just downright near impossible to beat them, no matter what you're trying to do. So it looks like no matter what level I'm at, it's still going to be annoying. Because someone's even saying, oh, I'm at level 60, and it's still hella annoying. Yeah, someone literally just said go to Neverland and then call it a day. So that's what I'm gonna do. Anyways, guys, I'm Bumpus Come 20. I'm signing out. I'll catch you guys in the next stream. This will be tomorrow. Peace out, everybody.